Back at the Hawaiian Pro, and a look at the iconic Haleiwa buoy and an iconic wave being surfed right now. Youngster from the North Shore, B.Mamiya, up in the blue jersey and starting to take apart this wave at Haleiwa Ali'i Beach Park. Great opener for B.Mamiya. Replay of Baron.
Finding a solid, well overhead wave, settling in, and then quick, nice down carve. Slams the fins out the back for finish. So two-turn combo, beautiful surf.
Talented field that we have out here. And it's going to continue on throughout the day. Here is N.McGonagle. Easing through a cutback. Couple of bumps on the wave that he's going to have to negotiate another roundhouse cutback with a rebound off the whitewater. And another cutback. So not a long wall on that wave. Here's some replays.
So N.McGonagle really finding and letting that wave happen as well. Beautiful, execution to get the board moving through the water. Looks like he's got a bit of a step up, which is playing in his favor, keeping that board in the water nice and clean, and really does some great surfing through the inside.
Finds some completion right behind him. Ribeiro, the powerhouse from Cascais, Portugal. A couple of nice snaps for Ribeiro, and he's going to just be able to fit multiple maneuvers into his opening ride.
Dynamic, but definitely got up on the board, and then Vasco, I love it. Beautiful power surfing in the pocket. Solid. He throws a lot of water. I liked how open face those waves were. They all had a nice, clean, open face. Every set's different.
Just a look from B.Mamiya, maybe even a little bit of repositioning, because you can see how quickly the surfers are swept deep into the lineup. And live action with B.Mamiya winding up for a finish. Throws it in the air and tries to stomp an air, but the landing gear just does not ride out this time for B.Mamiya. Thank you, Foki, and kia ora to our New Zealand competitor. We'll see him in round number 3. A.Masencamp up and riding here and pacing through a nice Haleiwa wall, looking for a finish. Bangs the oncoming section, does so, and he's going to kick out with his first score. He's going to be on the board and right in the mix.
And this is a wave that Baron had prior to all of these waves while we were in break. Slams the inside corner. Strong surfing right there from the young local, B.Mamiya.
All right, here we go. 11 minutes and 35 seconds. B.Mamiya out in the lead, but N.McGonagle wanting to mount a comeback, and he's a good start there with a nice big snap to open up. Looking for more open face, glides through that whitewater, gets back up in the lip again, and combos it for a little float at the end. N.McGonagle.
And here's the first wave of the set, which was a little bit bigger, but had a lot of bump on the face. First turn was nice and clean, and couldn't really wrap it around because he had to get around for that to try and finish off on the inside. But, the first turn, kind of the meat and potatoes of that wave.
The 3.83 that he opened up with. N.Masencamp right behind him. Nice slash off the top. Looking for more open face. No more open face for the South African surfer. But good exchange between the next two and a shuffling of positions in the placings upcoming.
Now here's a replay. Masencamp, see what he's got. Nice quick snap. Beautiful speed gouge, but then can't get anything else out of it, which is kind of a letdown for him. Well, this is when heat management really plays in.
N.McGonagle not going to wait to hear the score on wave number 2. Wave number 3 for McGonagle. Bounces off the lip there. Trying to find some open face and slams the lip to finish off. So a lot of effort being put forward from McGonagle.
So I like it. And he did turn up the volume. Look, he's going faster, and he looks like he's more aggressive, and he looks like he knows that he needs more out of these waves, which I like.
Ribeiro in the red jersey. Dropping into this wave. Slams the lip there. Nice power and aggression. Smooth cutty off the top. And another smooth arcing turn for Ribeiro. Continues to belt this wave. Slams the oncoming section. And the powerful Portuguese surfer just executed a great ride.
Myself.
Let's look at this 5.4.
Off the bottom. Look at this lip line. Slams it. A lot of water up there, but maybe a little conservative. And I think maybe that's what, you know, the judges are holding on to. They really want to see maybe a little more attack out of Vasco for this wave, and he came up with a 5.4. Wave was really hard to ride at that point, and he belted it.
McGonagle up in a difficult section, does a good job of getting through the lip there, and a second time snapping of the fingers, and well deserved, because those were two high-risk maneuvers thrown down by the Costa Rican surfer. Score, but let's look at this wave again for McGonagle.
Two vertical lip slams. The first one very hard to execute, right? So that was a hard turn. This one I really like. Really great placement in the lip, going fast.
I agree. We'll see where the judges go with that.
But Neumar needs a 7.8. That's a huge score.
B.Mamiya currently in second place. Nice hack all the way around for Mamiya. Skips that section there, gets back up for another vicious hack off the top. Looking for a nice finish. A little tap there, and tap again for B.Mamiya. Looking to replace his low of a 5.73 and maintain second place. A 6.11 will move B.Mamiya into first place, but we're waiting for a number of scores. So all of these placings can certainly seesaw.
And then here's those unique lines by Barron. Beautiful opening sweep, but then right here, he starts to kind of catch back up to raw down into the corner. I like that. It's funny when you watch him again.
Have a replay screen and a replay camera so that they can take a couple of looks at every single wave. B.Mamiya looks like he's eyeing up a section, just being patient, waiting for the section to present itself. Throws a little layback, but just one maneuver for B.Mamiya. Previous wave for Barron, a 7.5 vaults B.Mamiya into first place in this heat at 3.5 minutes.
Kind of area as Aiden.
This is Neumar McGonagle again, surfing his way, needs a 6.24, and that wave lets him down a little too deep on that section, and no more opportunity or open face for Neumar.
Here we go. We're going to see what happens. Vasco looks like he's going to commit, Kaipo.
Ribeiro bangs that oncoming section. Has to skip around Neumar McGonagle on the paddle back out. Gets back into the lip.
Didn't give him the momentum to ride out of it. Here's Vasco. Kind of a lip line slam there, trying to get around the section. See him chasing it, and then he's got to throw it up for another one. You know, to me, it's kind of hard to give up the score he needed on that wave.
Lip glide. A.Masencamp arcing a turn there, showing some interest in that finish, but unable to put the board squarely under his feet.
Clean this wave is, though. Nice speed snap off the top right there, and then slams, but comes unstuck. You know, he disconnected from his board.
That looks like that's all there is for the surfer from Portugal, because B.Mamiya utilizing his priority wisely, not taking any chances on advancing into round number 3. He's going to surf through this wave and breathe some motivation as well as a sigh of relief, because no one's going to touch him. He's going to move on into round number 3 along with A.Masencamp. Talented kid, having fun. I know we're having fun here. We'll have more fun, more waves, more action from Haleiwa, the Hawaiian pro. For that, we will be bringing in Ross Williams.